Well, hello there. It's been a while since I've done anything live, and I just wanted to. Today's broadcast is titled 5 Reasons Why You Should Try Your First Art Challenge. So, a couple weeks ago, I finished my first ever 7-day challenge, and I wanted to share with you guys while I drew the 5 main things I took away from doing the challenge and why now I'm like all about trying new challenges and having fun doing the art challenge. Okay, so number 1 is you never know where it will take you. So my experience doing it was I created my own, and I looked up art challenge and just wanted to see all the different types of art challenges there were. And so I just basically, my little challenge that I did was every day for 10 to 15 minutes I went live on YouTube, and that was kind of like my accountability friend. So for those 10 to 15 minutes I would just draw, and I still have some of those. I think it's in the same notebook. I'll show you guys. So I basically, what I did for the challenge is I broke up my page into sections, what I call little artboards, and then I just drew whatever came to mind. But I did give myself the constraints of keeping it to rain, clouds, and sun. So that's what I did. And the main reason I wanted to do an art challenge is because for almost 12 years now, I really haven't done much art. I used to do, see if this thing can get into focus. Come on, little. Yeah, might take it a minute to get focused again. Let me see if I can switch this out. Not really sure sometimes how the webcam, let's see. It's not wanting to play nice right now. Let me try something real quick. There we go, now it's focused. That was just my little notes. So again, number 1, the reason is you never know where it will take you. So basically, I hadn't done much art for about 12 years. I used to do a bunch of art stuff, art shows and stuff like that, but since my son's been born, I haven't really done much, and I've wanted to get back into just the practice of doing art. And basically I have ever since then. Every day now I kind of like, I want to draw. I kind of this leads to reason number 2. It's a time of the day just for you. So the art challenge made it so those 5 to 15 minutes I set aside for art are kind of like a time of the day where it's just like, okay, it's kind of almost like carving out a little bit of time for yourself. Most of the time I've been working for other people, doing things for projects for what they want or what they need, and it's just nice to like give yourself a little bit of time to just do something for yourself. So that's number 2. And number 3, it's an amazing way to get yourself motivated. It's a regiment. So just having that, writing it down on your calendar, giving yourself a time to, 10 minutes, just start out small. But it's amazing how, like, it's just like exercise or anything. Just setting aside 5 minutes will really change and create new habits. So having that regiment, start small is my recommendation, because if you say I'm going to draw for an hour, chances of you doing it go down substantially, at least for me. Okay. And the idea of another thing I learned is giving yourself time constraint was a really positive thing, and it made me realize how little time you really need to make a habit change. So again, that was another big thing I learned. I always thought it would require me to really spend a ton of time, and no, it really only took 5 to 10 minutes for a habit to start kind of pulling me each day to want to do a little bit of art for the day. And number 4 is they are just plain fun. Like, it's just fun to, I challenge you to just, if you're watching this YouTube, just do a YouTube, challenge for yourself and see what happens. Go live, 7 times, and it's kind of like, again, like I said, your accountability partner, and see what happens. I'd love to hear if you actually do it, and make up your own challenge or look up art challenges. There's so many different types, and all of them have their criteria, what you can or can't do. So like the Inktober, I believe, is one that would be fun to do. That's one of the more super popular ones. But again, another thing is the community around it. Mine was like not many people at all watched really, but for me it really helped for myself. But I think it would be really fun to do an art challenge where there's like a big community, so then you can all kind of support each other, which is kind of fun. So let's see, the next reason, I think I listed all of them now. So it's a time of day when it's just for you. You never know where it'll take you. It's a great regiment. They're fun, and just like the idea of time constraint is actually a really cool thing. Like if you only let yourself do it for a little bit to begin with, you're actually gonna like really kind of yearn to do it the next day. If you give yourself too much time, then you might give yourself enough time to be like not bored, but like it feel kind of like a bit of a drudgery or something. So anyway, so I haven't been live for a while, and I think now I will let's see, just switch over to my just draw for a little while and talk about this little creature. So this is a little, I call it kind of like a proto-fractilian baby bird. So here is the eye, here is the beak, and it's like weird spirally arm going down there. So another one I've been working on that I can share is, oh, this guy. I haven't shared this guy before. Here is, I call him Space Frog. So Mr. Space Frog, here are his two little eyeballs, and here are his funny little hands, and this is his kind of like his space outfit. Let me know what you think of him. He needs a lot of work, and I think he would be friends with, let's see, which was my other guy. I actually started drawing him as part of an art class, but I've been a very bad art student, haven't had much time. So here is my little kitty cat. So that Space Frog would be friends with Mr. Kitty, and I think I've already highlighted him a little while back. But yeah, I still want to transfer this guy onto an artboard that I got. Let me show you another little thing I've been working on. Maybe I'll play around. Oh, this little guy. He's kind of like a strange, kind of like a fox dimensional creature, or a shaman cat, I called him. So here's his eyes, here's his little nose and his mouth, and these are his little hands flying down here. So let's put that there. But yeah, this guy's kind of a funky little creature, so I wanted to maybe draw a little bit. So yeah, I'm actually going to probably do a more formal video in regards to answering that question, why you should try, 5 reasons why you should try an art challenge. I've been playing around with what I want this channel to be, but sometimes life sucks you away, which it has been lately, but I've been really having fun just watching other YouTubers, because they kind of give you like ideas of what you yourself can do. And super inspiring, awesome creative community of people. But I think one of the hardest things lately has been just like, not it's the idea of just doing it. And lately I've been so busy with like work, and again, like I said, working for other people. So it made me like, oh, maybe want to do this little video today and just talk about the importance of, I think one of the biggest things is that I learned from the challenge was just give yourself the time to do some art. So, but yeah, this little creature, here's his little funky ears up here. I don't know if whoever's watching, thank you for watching. But I don't even know if you can tell what this thing is. Here's its funny tail. A lot of the stuff I tell people what it is, and they just look at me like, okay, sure, whatever you say it is. They don't really see it, but I definitely see this little thing. Would be kind of fun to see how it would move around. It would probably like be like layers of dimensional depth that it would easily like sway through, but it would just be kind of more like a vibratory creature. So as it walked through the dimension portals, it would It'd be kind of fun to watch. That would be a fun thing to try to animate. I don't know how. It would probably take me years to do that, but it's still fun just experimenting. And there seems to be another creature within this creature. Here's some 2 eyes. At first it almost looked like a weird wolf, and then it became more of a kitty cat. So yeah. Anyway, those are my 5 reasons why you should try one out. And in the comments below, let me know if you've ever done an art challenge, like what you learned from it, or even if you just watch somebody in art challenge. One of the things I've been watching on YouTube, which is kind of cool, is like people just drawing on there. These amazing artists, these from all over the world, just like, you know, they go live and they just, you know, hang out with their friends and just draw. It would be fun. I would love to do, if anybody out there wants to just hang out and draw with me and do like a collab, I would love that. I'm definitely not really very known, but it's fun. I love listening to, or just having other YouTubers in the background when I'm drawing and just listening to their conversations. I like to watch, well, I don't necessarily watch it as much as just listen to artists as they are both creating something and talking about their experiences, not just YouTubers, just as artists. Okay, so this little creature, let's see if you can see down here. So, hello. So down here, these, I'm playing around with Ecamm Live. If any of you guys haven't checked that out, I actually just got the pro version. It's like, I think it's $20 a month. It's pretty badass what it can do. It's like you can do all sorts of things, like switch between cameras, turn them on and off real quickly, add some cool, let's see what this is. Oh, that adds from my challenge. What is this? See what this is. Oh, that was I think that was a time lapse. Let's see what this is. I don't know what that, yeah, I think it's a little time lapse video of a different one that I did a while back. Let's see. Yeah. It's just really cool. Like, you can have all these layers and turn yourself on and off. And I have 2 cameras. I have my webcam pointing on this, and this is my computer camera. So it's only for Mac though. I have a friend who we both kind of keep each other on task about just doing YouTube stuff. And she wanted to try it out, but then I realized, she was looking it up, she's like, oh, it's only for Mac. But I think there's OBS, there's so many different ones, and lots of great, like Justin Brown, I believe, talks about all these great live streaming software you can use. But this one was like the cheapest and super versatile, and like, I don't know, I've just really kind of enjoyed it. So anyway, if you guys have any questions or ideas of where you think this crazy channel might or should go, let me know. And try to be kind. I'm just here to just draw and hopefully get back into the practice of art more, which again, our challenge really did do. But I tend to, I have a whole bunch of paints that I bought, but I really haven't done anything with them yet. And yeah, and I still have a lot of, like, I think I would call them art blocks to get over, of the whole idea of, even though I was an art teacher for years, you still realize you have all your own personal, like, weird blocks when it comes to creativity, making art, all that kind of stuff. So I think the best way to get through any challenges is just pick an action item. So that's what my action item for today is to just go live and share with you guys. And yeah, so anyway, I wish this was more interactive. It would be cool. I think Facebook, you can have some comments on here too. I think next project is to figure out how to go live and do multi-stream, so then I can pull in any comments if anybody has any questions or anything, so it could be more interactive. And I am gonna hopefully try to work on maybe a little online classes, which would be fun. Since for years, about 20 years, I taught kids, adults, teens and adults, all different types of classes. It'd be fun to do maybe like a weekly class, maybe like an hour long kind of thing. There's so many cool different platforms. If any of you guys know of cool ones that you think I should reach out to. I was looking into OutSchool, which is a really cool one. It's kind of a hefty process to become a teacher on there, but please let me know if anybody knows of other cool things. Anyhow, yeah. Okay, well, I think that's it for today, and now I'm just rambling. Kind of went off topic by a landslide, but I think that's okay. The whole idea is to just do a video, since it's been weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, just to do something. Maybe I'll do a more formal one. I did want to do online, how to do a vision board, a digital vision board. There's lots of cool different software to do that. And I tend to do videos just around things that I'm like wanting to overcome or learn more about. But again, the more I watch other YouTubers, the more excited I get to, like, it would be fun to just do a collab, do something different. So please reach out to me if you have any ideas or suggestions. I'm very open to feedback. Hopefully it's constructive, not just saying you suck or something, but it's all good. All these videos are kind of very low-key impromptu, but hopefully you guys will try a challenge out, and yeah, and it'll hopefully get you guys doing some more art. But anyhow, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Catch you later. Bye.